Woo! What's up, fish heads? Welcome to another fish head live stream. We're out here at Alligator Point. We got 2 rods fishing for sharks and 2 more rods fishing for any other kind of saltwater fish, using a couple different kinds of bait. So we're planning on catching some fish here in just a second. Before we even started the live stream, I had something to take one of the shark rods, but it came off. So no fish yet on the beach, but we just got started and I haven't even casted the yellow rods out yet. So let me go ahead and do that. Hopefully we can get one. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. The old pen reel is messing with me, guys. John C in the house. Appreciate you joining us. We got a little line twist going on here on the reel. I got to get that fixed before I can get it casted out, because it just got all hung up when I tried to cast out. Not ideal. And how deep down is it? So much line before that loop. But it's catching on the line when I try to cast it out. Stephen Merchant, appreciate you joining us. Stephen, hopefully we get a shark. Yeah. I only brought 4 today. Okay, we're past it. Only got 4 combos and I want to use all 4 of them. But let me see if I can get this back in good working order here. Disaster strikes, guys. The line broke. It was all twisted. These old pen reels twist the line a lot, so I got to retie. Oh, we got something playing with the shark rod. Hold on. All right, we got 2 shark rods out and 1 inshore fish rod out here on the right side. That shark rod. It has no weight.
Is it on?
No. That was weird. I still got to get this left rod fixed. 62 awesome people in here. Heck yeah. Appreciate everybody for joining us. Make sure you hit that like button. Do it. Do it. Hit the like button. We're getting some activity already. Probably a black tip or a bonnet head shark is our most common, and we want to try them. Hey Dad, appreciate you coming in. Something's been playing with those big cut baits too. And that rod. This is crazy, guys. We got a stingray and a catfish on the same rig. Double drop rig, double catch. That is weird. Never caught a stingray and a catfish at the same time. We're gonna let both of these guys go. Hopefully catch something better on the next rod if I don't take out the camera tripod while I'm trying. Heck yeah, appreciate it. Oh, might have to get that left white rod. So the catfish was on the fish bites bait and the stingray was on the shrimp. We're doing two different kinds of bait on both of those. Wow, I cannot see the chat, but appreciate all you guys for being in here. FSR in the house. Alligator Point. You know where I'm at here. It was nice and cloudy when we first got here, but now it's sunny. But there are clouds all around, so hopefully it'll stay somewhat cloudy. But that's a pretty crazy way to get the day started with a stingray and a catfish on the same rig. Whoa, right rod. Could be another stingray, but it feels pretty heavy, guys. It's a big old catfish. Check this guy out. That's like almost as big as they can get. Big old hardhead catfish. Not the target species though. 120 awesome people in here. Appreciate everybody for coming in. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's get a like button for this catfish. Woo, we got some pretty fast action going on. Victor, yes, we've got 2 catfish and a stingray so far already in just the first few minutes. I just realized I forgot to put the wind guard over the camera. Probably sounding a bit rough to you guys, but I'll fix that right now. Yep, the skunk is definitely off the beach. Put it on backwards. Not ideal here. All right, there we go. Yes, it is a real live stream about fishing. We are not on a loop. Man, I can't get this thing on here, so if it gets worse, I'll do it. I'll take the wires out and change it around, but I got it on backwards, so as long as the audio is okay, I'm gonna let it ride. But we've only got 1 bait in the water now because we keep catching fish. So I gotta get some more bait, get them casted back out, re-rig that left one that snapped off. Still have 1 bait in the water, so keep an eye on that left center rod for me. Grabbed it. Having some issues finding that rig. A fish may have actually grabbed it. I don't know. But yeah, we're missing a rig. The one that snapped off the left rod when I cast. Greetings, hit that like button. Pretty sure Dylan's at home today watching. Actually at his grandparents' house watching. He always wants over 100 likes, guys, so we need 100 likes. Yeah, I'm gonna get that one baited and cast it back out, so we're fishing again. All right, we got the shrimp and the fish bites on that right rod there. I'm gonna get a big chunk of cut bait for the second rod, and we'll get that one out there, and hopefully we catch a shark instead of a catfish. Everywhere. We'll just put the whole tail on there. Chunk of mullet. Paul Walkie. Yeah, we got some weeds, but not too bad. Far left one?
The left one.
Checked it yet? Not yet. We're getting some hits again, guys. Right rod, right white rod, and the right yellow rod are both tapping. I'm gonna kind of let the taps be for right now, because sharks don't really tap. We're just gonna wait for a big takedown. We'll know if we get a shark. Definitely we'll know if we get a shark. Tiger, we just didn't bring the cast net today. We have 3 different kinds of bait, Alex. We got fish, cut mullet, shrimp, and fish bites from the store. So a few different baits, hopefully 4 rods and 3 different kinds of bait. We should definitely catch a shark. We also want to catch a trout or a redfish or some other good edible fish to bring home and cook up for dinner. Hartman Adventures in the house. Something's hitting that right rod. Fish on. There's dolphin surfacing straight out. A different catfish species. This is a gafftopsail cat. Look at the size of that fin on his back. That's why they call them gafftopsail cats. Crazy catfish. Not very good to eat, so I'm going to throw them back in. We've been getting so much activity. I still have not got to re-rig that left rod yet. It's been crazy. Duke City in the house. Yep, we're at the ocean. This is the Gulf of Mexico. JC in the house. We are beach fishing here in the Big Bend area of Florida. Alligator Point Beach. I know that wind's got to be getting brutal. Let me fix this thing real quick, guys. Uh-oh, there's ants all over. There's ants all over the beach bag. Yeah, we've got two different kinds of catfish. That one, the sail cat that I just caught, and then there's another kind called a hardhead catfish. Either the last video we put out or 2 videos ago, they all blend together, guys. We did a catch and cook trash fish, and the catfish was one of the fish we cooked up. And out of the 3 different fish we cooked that day, catfish came in last. The Fisher, thank you for the subscription. Shout out to the Fisher. Glacier Shark in the house. Appreciate you coming in, man. Trying to get my windsock thing figured out here. Terry B in the house. Appreciate all you guys for coming in here. Make sure you hit that like button. 41 likes already. Okay, I think I have this thing figured out. Let me see if I can get it to stay on the phone this time. Hi from India. Appreciate you joining us. Trying to figure out a way to secure this thing and still be able to read the chat. I'm getting bit while I'm messing around with this thing, of course. All right, I can see the top 4 lines of the chat. I don't see any bites right this second. We do have a little bit of surf action on the rods. All right, see you, Terry. Nope, no OnlyFans. All right, while I have a second, let me get this left rod rigged back up. The line is so twisted. I don't know if I'm even gonna try to re-rig this thing. I can just feel it running through my hands that there's so much twist in this line. So much twist. I'm not even gonna bother with this rod today, guys. It might be time to replace the old antique reel. Or at least put new line on it. Of course, I get it tangled as I'm trying to put it away. Okay, left rod going away. No fish on just yet. We have caught a few already though. We'll give it about 1 more minute and check the left taller rod there, shark rod. It did get some hits, and that's the chunk cut bait. Oh, right rod just had a bite. Not yet. Put a swivel in there. In where? Fishing for biggins, we got 3 catfish and a stingray so far. None of our targeted species yet, which would be any good edible fish like trout, redfish, whiting, or a shark. The 2 taller rods got shark bait. They're casted way far out in the center. And the smaller rod over here, which I'm gonna put there in a second so you guys can see it better, has shrimp and fish bites on it. When I do a bait check here in a minute, I'm going to switch the rods so that the inactive rod is the one that's hidden behind me over here. Never put your reels in the sand, guys. Don't lay your rods down on the beach. It's not good for the reels. I need a drink. I'll be right back. Appreciate all you guys for coming in. Appreciate the compliment on the videos, guys. Today is also Mod Appreciation Day on our channel. Appreciate all the mods. You guys are always doing a good job, and we thank you for it. And all of our viewers and all of our new subscribers, if you're not subscribed to our channel yet, make sure you subscribe, guys. We got awesome videos we put out on a regular basis, and we try to go live stream at least once a week, unless it's last week, which we missed because the weather has been so terrible. Today is actually the first day that we could get out here and not get rained on in like 14 days, 13 days, something like that. Crazy, crazy weather we've been having. But we're back at it. I'm going to do a bait check and move the rods around. Mr. Fishy, yes. Gunner, we are in Florida. Fishing for biggins, appreciate the sub. Heck yeah, all you guys subscribe. Join the Fishhead fam. By the way, the name fish head just means someone that thinks about fishing all the time, like I do, and my son Dylan. So we call ourselves the fish heads. But every one of you guys who likes to watch fishing videos, fish yourselves, do all that stuff, also a fish head, so you got to be subscribed to our channel. Do it, do it. Bait check time. I didn't even know that this fish was on the hook, guys. The whole time I was reeling it in. Such a tiny little catfish. He didn't even bend the rod or anything. But another fish to add to the count. Woohoo! Everybody hit that like button for this catfish. Okay, as expected, the fish bite is still on the hook, but the shrimp is long gone. So I need to throw another shrimp on that one and get it casted back out. Yes, we do have catfish in the ocean. A couple different kinds actually, and we've caught both of them. There's gafftopsail cats out here and there's hardhead cats out here. Neither of them are really good to eat. I mean, if you were like in a survival situation or something, you could eat them. But we've tried them and they're just not good. But we're using shrimp and fish bites on the yellow rod, so I need to get that casted back out. Something playing with that left rod already. I was all pumped about using 4-rod setup today. Bummer that that one rod is out. Go Chiefs. We're at Alligator Point Beach. Chiefs are looking pretty solid too, by the way. Unlike my Finns, who are having all sorts of issues right now, including not having a quarterback. It's hard to play football competitively if you don't have a quarterback. Oh, left rod. Yeah, I just checked it.
No, the white one. Yeah, that's not here.
It was swimming straight to shore, guys. The line just went slack and it was swimming towards shore. Doesn't feel like a giant, but whatever it was, it bit real weird. It swam straight to me. I caught my other rig, guys. And my shark rig. We're all tangled up. But there's 2 more little catfish. 2 little catfish. These are one tiny gafftopsail cat and one medium-sized hardhead cat. But now I gotta figure out this mess that I got going on here. Which rig goes to which rod. How do I have that? I have the shark rig. I have one of my shark rigs hooked onto this rig. It was like so hopelessly tangled. I had to just cut the line. I kept one of them on, the other one's cut off, so I have to re-rig it. Always dispose of your monofilament properly. Hey, Hartman, appreciate the super chat, buddy. Heck yeah, help us pay for this bait. 75 likes already, 75 people in, 75 likes, and a super chat. Woohoo! Thanks a lot, Hartman. If you guys haven't checked out Hartman's channel, do it. Another good fishing channel. Sweet. There's a seagull right over here that caught a fish. A little fish about like that big. Mama fish head is hanging out with me at the beach. She's videoing that bird eating that fish. All right, we got all the tangles out and all the kinks out of the line. All I gotta do is tie the rig back on and we're good to go. Still got our bait on, so that's good. All right, we're fishing. I just need a shrimp for that left rod, get that casted out. Hopefully we don't tangle them up again. That was a disaster. Epic disaster. People fishing at local lakes. We are in the ocean today, but we also like lake fishing. We're in Florida. We do fresh and saltwater stuff. I need a shrimp though, before I forget. Okay, we're going on all 3 cylinders again. Oh, something's tapping that left rod already.
What is that?
Got a little over anxious on that one. They're definitely tapping on it, but we're gonna have to wait for a better takedown than just those little taps. The small fish will just end up eating that shrimp off, but the fish bites on the other hook won't come off as easily. So maybe the shrimp is attracting them and the fish bites is what's actually catching them. PB bass is a 6. Heck yeah. My son Dylan has a 6.4. Mine is 10.3, but it was in a private lake. I'll admit it. PB bass is 10.3. 7-pound smallie is way bigger than my PB smallie. I think my PB smallie is like 2 pounds. But largemouth, I got a 10.3. We're hoping to get a big shark out here today, like a 7-footer. My PB shark is 7 feet. There's a lot of black tip sharks around here. 2 more gafftopsail cats. The catfish are thick out there today, guys. A little tiny baby one. Look at that guy. He's a baby. And then another one that's got a little more size to it, but still not very big. But totally not what we're going for, so we're gonna throw these guys back. That one was the fish bite and the shrimp. Both had a fish on. Yes, appreciate all you guys for coming in. 60-pound blue cat is awesome. We just got into freshwater catfishing like a year ago and haven't gone too many times. But so far all we've caught is a bunch of small channel cats. Like our biggest one is 4'4" channel cat. We haven't caught any blues or flatheads. You can't help but catch the saltwater catfish, but they're just trash fish. Can't eat them. I mean, you can, but they're not good. Not what we're trying to catch. We want a trout, redfish, whiting, pompano, shark, maybe a shark. Jason Gaudette in the house. Appreciate you joining us. There's a fire ant crawling around on the phone, guys. There he goes. 95 likes. We're so close. Let's get Dylan his 100 likes today, guys. Do it, do it. Hit the like button. I need another shrimp for that left rod so we can get it out there. Prince Edward Island. Hello to you. We're gonna come there eventually and fish and get some mussels while we're there. We got a mixture of these tiny shrimp, which I'm just using whole, and some really big ones, which I'll have to cut. But I'm using all the small ones first. Lucas is in the house. All you guys, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Comment on one of our videos. I get notifications whenever someone comments on our videos, and then we can link up. That's the best way to get in contact with me. Just comment on one of our videos. Lucas from Korea. We're in Florida in the US. North Florida in the Gulf of Mexico. I didn't cast that one out quite as far. I'm thinking maybe by casting all the way out there, we're probably hitting a whole bunch of catfish. So maybe if I can keep it inshore a little bit more, we'll get a more desirable species than a catfish. So far, those catfish are just all over us. It usually takes a long time for the sharks to figure it out, but those catfish, they're on your bait in like 3 seconds. And I don't see it tapping right away, so this plan may work out properly, guys. Not yet. Chief G, we're fishing for any good edible saltwater fish other than catfish. Trout, redfish, pompano, whiting, even grunts. They're all good. Get something good to eat for the catch and cook tonight. And then also with the two bigger rods in the middle, we're fishing for sharks. Probably, most likely a blacktip shark or a bonnethead shark. Either of which we can take home and cook them up. Not targeting stingrays, and we did actually catch one a little while ago. We had a stingray during this live stream. He wasn't very big, but we were not trying to catch him. They do fight really well though. They fight hard. Hey, we're at 99 likes, guys. Somebody, one more person, hit that like button. Let's get it to 100. Woohoo! There it is, 100 likes. The 100 like celebration. Yeah! Woo! Appreciate that, guys. Now we just need the fish to cooperate. Yes, David, we are in North Florida, the Gulf of Mexico. No sharks yet. The sharks usually take a while to figure it out. We've only been fishing for under an hour. About an hour now. Heck yeah. Appreciate the likes. And if you're not subscribed to our channel, make sure you subscribe too. We're always looking for more members of the Fishhead fam, guys. We like to put out fun videos, fishing, camping, cooking, that kind of stuff is mostly what we do. We also do a little bit of homesteading stuff, usually in the springtime, like with gardening, but mostly fishing, camping, cooking. In Jacksonville. Nice. David, we were just over in Amelia Island a couple weekends ago. I think our last video is from Amelia Island Adventure. Just north of you. Yeah, flounder fishing's great. Flounder gigging, a lot of people do it here. There's tons of shallow water, not where we are right now, but in this area. You can take your boat and gig for flounder, like 2 feet of water, just spear them. It must be low tide right now, guys, because the baits are not getting hit. I'm gonna grab a drink. Hey Jerry, I missed you coming in. We've got Dylan and Lucas at Becca's parents' house. We've got Zach at my parents' house. And Becca and I are just hanging out like we don't have any kids at the beach. No kids at the beach. Don't have any Coronas with us. Skeeter in the house. Appreciate all you guys for coming in. It's so hard for me to see my chat, guys. Every time I go live, I say to myself, this screen protector's got to go. I need to get a new one because it's all scratched up and it makes it really hard to see the chat. Especially with the sun coming in at this angle. There's a terrible reflection. And then I forget. And I go the whole week without putting a new screen protector on. And then the weekend comes again. I go live and I'm like, why didn't I not change out this screen protector? Somebody remind me to get a new screen protector. Mama Fishhead, you're in charge. Becca's got to notify me, or remind me to get a new cover for this phone because this one is awful. I'm gonna go give the reels a little half a turn, make sure we don't have any slack in there. We need one, Lauren. Lauren, you remind me. Somebody remind me. It's got to be low tide right now because the fish just stopped. Always when the tide changes, we get that slack tide for a few minutes. The fish just go dormant for a few minutes. Oh, something's tapping on the left rod. Maybe it was just the wind. Chief G, the 2 yellow rods are some Amazon specials I ordered from like China, and I spray painted them yellow myself. The 2 in the middle, the shark rods, are Berkeley big game rods. Those are 8 feet. The yellow rods are 7 feet. Jerry, we've caught like a dozen catfish and 1 stingray so far, but none of the targeted species yet. Yes, fish. Appreciate that. Sharks and other edible saltwater species. The 2 rods in the middle here are the shark rods. The left rod painted yellow there is our inshore fishing rod. Yeah, as soon as I start eating and I'm not paying attention to my rods, they'll start biting again. Oh, something's on the shark rod. Could have swore he loaded on there. Started reeling and there was nothing on it. Whew! Man, this glare is awful. Mystic MYX going fishing today. Shout out to you. Go catch some fish. Good luck to you. Nope, no fish that time. We are fishing in North Florida in the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, whatever it was did not permanently load on, so I lost it. Yeah, it does look kind of cool. It's a little overcast today, which makes it a lot more bearable because this time of year here is very hot. But when it's cloudy like this and we have a nice little breeze, it's totally bearable, enjoyable. I could even probably take a nap out here if I wanted to. Let me check that rod again. You know when your weight is like buried in the sand out there and then it finally pulls loose and the rod like lets the tension go? Oh, it's not. Like the thumbnail for this live stream. What's going on? They keep hitting that rod, and then when I go grab it, they're not on there anymore. Appreciate the like. Everybody hit that like button. Got 121 likes now. 76 awesome people in here. I want to see everybody subscribe to our channel. Do it. Do it. The saltwater boat is stripped down, cleaned up, patched, ready for paint. Got the new trailer and just did all the servicing on the motor yesterday actually. So all we have to do is build out the deck in that boat, paint it, then build out the deck, and then we're done. So pretty soon we can have a boat out there. On a day like today, I might actually take this boat out here, but we're really doing it more for like in the bays. It can get a bit sketchy in a smaller boat out here. Big boy Bama in the house. Dylan, it will be super pumped, Tiger. Heck yeah, Dylan always wants over 100 likes. I guess he's not on right now. Draxton, we are in the Gulf of Mexico. Ollie, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Fishhead fam. Oh yeah. We just need the fish to start cooperating. Yes, definitely, Jerry. We're taking it out to Lake Ammonia as soon as it's ready, because Lake Ammonia is only like 15 minutes from our house. We're going to take it out there, push it, push it, run it, put a tank of gas through it. Just make sure everything is tip top, and then we'll take it out here. Oaklockney Bay, Alligator Bay behind us over on this side of the island, or the peninsula. A lot of great spots. Shell Point. We can fish tons of area with that little boat that we can't reach from shore. So I am getting really excited about it. We are in Florida. Heck yeah, thank you, Jamie. Welcome to the Fish Head fam. Join us as fish heads, not the Miami Dolphins, but fishing in your brain. That's what makes you a fish head. I'm still wearing my Dolphins hat because when the FSU Seminoles got badly embarrassed 3 weeks ago, I said I'm not going to wear my lucky Seminoles hat again until they win. Still an 0 for season, guys. All right, we got a fish on. It's a fish. Another big catfish. That's a gafftopsail there. See the big sail coming off of his dorsal fin? That's why they call them gafftopsail cats. Not the target species, so I'm going to go ahead and let them go. That's what's left of that fish head, guys. Fish head totally demolished. I'm gonna cut another piece of that mullet for that rod. Hello to Germany in the house. Not the kind of fish we're going for, but it's always fun to catch any fish, you know? Felt like he had some weight to him too. Fish heads using fish heads. That's our shark bait. Someone asked my favorite fish. My favorite fish is the next one. I love how far those longer rods cast. Feel like I get an extra like 10, 15 yards, maybe even more with the extra foot of rod. Way longer casting. Going for sharks on these two rods. Trout, redfish, basically anything that'll bite on that rod. We just caught a bunch of catfish and one stingray so far, Kenzie. Firecracker in the house. Hit that like button. Yes, make sure you're subscribed to our channel, guys. Don't miss any of them. Fun fishing adventures in the house. Catching a whole bunch of saltwater catfish, Scotty. Bunch of catfish. They won't stay off our hook. I got some no-name rods that I spray painted yellow. The two in the middle are Berkeley big game rods. The yellow rods both have pen reels on them. The two middle rods have the Ozark Trail waterproof saltwater reels on them. Which are surprisingly good. I figured like Ozark Trail brand would be kind of cheap, but 100% happy about these reels. They're actually way better performing than my pen reels. The pen reels have more age to them, but still, they should be better for the expense. Gotta be slack tide. Gotta be. Biggest shark is a 7-foot blacktip. 7-footer. So we need a big shark to break our PB. Trapper, I just don't own any. Yeah, to answer that question, we don't own any long surf rods yet, but this winter, like post-Christmas break maybe, I'm going to be making a little investment on stuff for the channel, and probably a couple of like 12-foot surf rods will be on the list. These get the job done, but I know I could really rip it out there if I had a 12-foot rod. Not to mention it keeps the line higher up off the water so the surf doesn't affect it as much. But yes, they will be coming eventually. Just had to buy some other stuff for the channel and for the boat. So I gotta let the finances recover a little bit before we start buying more stuff. A good surf rod is pretty expensive too. But these will do for now. Heck yeah, appreciate you guys for hitting that like button. I need some new bait. They even got the fish bites off of it that time. I wouldn't say that we mostly fish on the beach. This time of the year, the freshwater fishing is kind of slow where we live. So we do a lot of beach fishing this time of year. But we have a freshwater boat. We like to bass fish and crappie fish and all that. More like in the winter time, because it gets so hot in the water here that the bass and the crappie and everything just kind of turn off. So we come to the beach more in the summertime, or every time we go over to Amelia Island, which we will be doing again in about 2.5 to 3 months. So we'll make another Amelia Island adventure video. And then in about a month from now, we're going over to Destin. We're spending 4 days over in Destin. And we're going to be doing a bunch of fishing while we're over there, hanging out with the family, just having a good time, celebrating Mama Fishhead's birthday, all kinds of cool stuff while we're over there. Yeah, saltwater fishing is pretty sweet. We definitely enjoy it.
Oh, damn off.
That left shark rod was just down. I was gonna rebait the left rod over there. I'm walking down there with my bait, and that rod is just bent down. So I threw my bait on the ground, started bringing it in, and it just let go. Probably a stingray, because it was loaded on there. The rod was just like this. It wasn't fighting, it was just pulled down with weight. Will Mark, this is Alligator Point. Alligator Point Beach. We do catch pompano. Love pompano. That's one of our favorite fish to catch. If you go to our homepage, visit our homepage on YouTube, the big picture at the beginning is a pompano. I think the tide has changed. Yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of it. Don't miss it. Don't let yourself be that person that misses the next fish head video. I think the tide has just turned, guys. Should start coming back in here. The incoming tide for us is always the best tide here. But it seems like every time we go saltwater fishing lately, we catch it right at low tide or right before low tide. But I think we're in good shape with the incoming tide now for a while. Thank you for subbing. Welcome to the Fish Head fam. Woohoo! Another family member. Fish Heads. I'm gonna do a bait check on that shark rod that just got hit. It felt like something was loaded on there. I'm gonna just check and make sure we still have a fish. The fish head is still on the hook. Still had it on. We got 3 rods soaking. This is actually the longest amount of time that we've gone between hits since we've got here. Simple surviving. We got 2 rods out for sharks. We got another rod out for pompano, whiting, sea trout, redfish, any good kind of edible saltwater fish. We want to do a catch and cook. If we can catch a fish here that's good to eat, we'll take it home and we'll do a live stream about cooking it up and tasting it. If we don't catch anything, this is today's live stream, guys. I do what I can with what I got, you know what I mean? But definitely thank you everybody for coming in here, for joining us. It's awesome time. I think we're about to start catching some fish here any second. The tide has changed. The current has changed a bit. And I'm feeling optimistic. It has gotten quite sunny, so I need to put sunblock on before I get burnt red. Stuart, in the house. Appreciate you joining us, buddy. Stuart's one of our great mods. Appreciation to Stuart. Stuart, you've missed a ton of catfish and one stingray so far. The catfish just won't leave us alone. Gotta like wait for the catfish to play with the bait and then catch something after that. Kenzie, staying with us. Appreciate that. Paul, we know about being busy. Trust me. We are super busy. Got multiple projects going on at the same time, and we're trying to build an addition on our house. I might do some homestead videos about like our on-grid homestead build. We're still waiting on some permits to go through, but as soon as they do, we're going to start building onto our house. Might do some videos on that. I'm not sure yet. I know it's not fishing related, but a lot of people that fish also like to build stuff. So our channel is basically fish, camp, cook, build, and whatever else. Yeah, sunblock. Mama Fishhead just reminded me. Sunblock. We're having a tent situation here, guys. The tent that we brought right here. Apparently the cats peed on it. Mama Fishhead went in there and she said it's like unbearable, the smell of cat pee that's in there. So not ideal. When we get home, I'll just bust out the toilet brush and clean that up real good. We are in North Florida, Gulf of Mexico right here. The beautiful Gulf of Mexico. We do a lot of videos about being in the Gulf of Mexico because it's close to where we live. So make sure you're subscribed. Don't want to miss any of those. I might need to bait check the right rod here in a second. Kenzie, we try to go live at least once a week. Usually twice a week, but at least once a week. Except for last week, we had to miss because it has been raining here 13 days in a row. It rained. Yes, toilet bowl brush is the universal tool. Heck yeah. I'll spray it with some like bathroom cleaner, scrub it real good with the toilet brush, rinse it all off. That cat pee smell will be gone. Come on, fish, take it down. I need something to eat. My hands stink so bad like fish, I don't even know. Never mind, I'll just make it. We need that storm right there to stay offshore or to go by us. Because I can see a bunch of rain right in there. If that little part of the storm heads this way, we're going to have to go under the cat pee tent. We'll be hiding in the cat pee tent while the rain goes by. Ralph in the house. Appreciate you joining us. We are in Alligator Point Beach. Thompson Outdoors in the house. Appreciate you joining us. Shark fishing and any other edible fish fishing. We want to do a catch and cook live stream. So we're going to hopefully catch something good here, take it home and do a part 2 of this live stream where we cook it up and taste it. We've got some really good fish recipes too, but we need the fish first. Chat's frozen. Oh, we had to reload. I can't see the chat at all with my glasses on. Right now we got cut mullet, like big chunks of mullet, on the 2 shark rods, and on the other rod I have a shrimp on one hook and a fish bites bait on the other hook. So we got 3 different kinds of bait in the water. It's actually illegal to do any kind of chumming from the beach in Florida. You cannot chum on the beach in this state. It's illegal. Not that enchilada sauce would probably be a bad thing, but don't want to push our luck, you know. It's too bright to not have the sunglasses, and when I put the sunglasses on, I can't see the chat. I don't know what to do here, guys. I'll let you guys see this, how much better it is. Look at that with the polarized lens. You can see everything. Except the chat. The polarized lens like erases the chat from the screen. Yeah, we've walked out in the water many times. I probably wouldn't do it right now because we've had cut bait out there for like over an hour now. So there's probably sharks swimming around this area right now. We just need one of them to pick up the bait and start running with it. I'm gonna give the reels a little half turn. Sometimes I feel like when I'm checking the slack and just bringing in the slack, it moves the bait just a little bit and it triggers the fish to bite. Mashik, hello to you. Appreciate you coming in. Hey, there's Case the baseball player in the house. Mama Fishhead is gonna feed me some chicken because my hands are so nasty, but I'm starving, so I'm gonna take a bite of chicken out of her hand. Just off screen. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, this fried chicken is so good. I don't know if there's anybody out there that hasn't tried Southern fried chicken, but if you haven't, that would be my #1 recommendation of any kind of food. Try Southern fried chicken. It is so good. Thad, just a bunch of catfish and 1 stingray so far. We're still waiting on the right bite. But the tide just changed, so I think we're in good shape. Should be here any time now. Fishing with Lipe. New in here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to our channel and become a member of the Fishhead fam. We need more members to the Fishhead fam, guys. Come on, fish, let's do this. I think we need a here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Come on. Oh yeah, some fried chicken and some Gatorade. I feel like a new man. Got my strength back for these sharks. If we can get one of them to commit. "54 awesome people in here. Appreciate everybody for joining us. We need some shark vibes here, guys. Sharks, come on. It's kind of too sunny and hot to be without a tent. So I'm gonna take the tent and bring it down to the water and soak it and scrub it in the salt water. And then maybe that'll get the cat pee smell out of it enough to be able to use it. So give me 1 second while I do that. Oh, did we just reconnect? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna wash the tent in the ocean with the salt water. Maybe that'll get the cat pee out of it. I'll be right back. It still smells a little bit like cat pee, but not nearly as bad. I think it's doable. By the way, guys, we have 5 kittens we need to get rid of. So if anybody wants a kitten, let us know. Free to a good home. All right, we're gonna see if this tent will work now. Doesn't smell bad. And we'll open the back window so the air flows through it. Are you even gonna try? Alright, well then we're gonna take it away. Alright, it's not gonna work, so I'm just gonna try to put it away so it doesn't blow away on us. These things are a pain to try to roll back up. Actually got it pretty quick that time. I think we need to do a bait check on this right rod. Is my chat locked up, guys? I think my chat is frozen. Let me see if I can refresh it here. Somebody say something. Are we frozen?
I see the chat.
You see it moving? I don't see it moving on my screen. Something's going on with the chat, guys. I think when we reconnected, my chat froze up. There we go. All right, we got it back. Sweet, we're back. Nimbus. Zach Williams in the house. Appreciate you guys coming in. Antonio. We are broadcasting from Alligator Point, North Florida. This is the Gulf of Mexico right here. But I need to do a bait check on this right rod because it's been a while. I don't want to have the hooks out there with no fish on them. I think I might have caught my rig from earlier. Guys, it's amazing. I hooked the rig that I snapped off earlier. Still got the weight, both hooks, the leader, everything. Got the whole rig back. That is awesome. I thought for sure a fish had picked it up. That's why I couldn't find it. But that is really sweet. I'm tempted to tie it back onto that reel, but the line is so twisted, I don't know if it's worth it. Adeline, shout out to Adeline. Appreciate you coming in. Ozzy in the house. Appreciate all you guys for coming in. Appreciate the mods for helping out. Today is Mod Appreciation Day on our channel. Stuart, Steven, Jerry. If Bulk's in here, Bulk in here. Paul, all you guys, appreciate it so much. I can't bite this knot off. It will not come off. I'm gonna have to use the pliers. Heck yeah, Antonio. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel and comment on one of our videos. That way we can get in touch. And then if we ever do make it over there, I'll hit you up. Have never fished in Italy. Not once, my entire life. What? We got cut mullet for the sharks, and we've got shrimp and fish bites for the other rod. And that's how much line just came off of that reel, which is why I don't think I need to retie, because I probably don't even have a full cast worth of line on there anymore. Jolandia from Africa. Gabe Smith just subscribed. Welcome to the Fish Head fam. Appreciate you joining us. If anybody in here is not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. X Skull, we are in North Florida. This is the Gulf of Mexico. The beautiful Gulf of Mexico. I've got to get that rod rebaited and cast it out. But that was a fun surprise, catching my rig back. Heck yeah. Gonna put a nice stinky chunk of mullet on there.
Good?
Bunch of catfish and a stingray so far.
Okay.
Not ideal. Oh. Right rod, guys, right rod. One feels like it has a little weight to it. super pumped about another gaff top sail cat, guys. Another one. Definitely the biggest one of the day, though. That's a big old gaff top sail. All right, we'll let this guy go. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a shark.
No, I'm saying be live.
We've been out here for we've got 100 people in there right now and 100% online.
That's awesome.
Y'all live down here? Okay.
We're down from Memphis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can tell I see yesterday.
It wasn't a game for us.
All right, still not the target species, so we just let that guy go. Swim, keep swimming. Leave our baits alone.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Huh?
That shark.
I would hope so. Huh? Okay.
Kind of surprised those gaff top sail cats keep eating those big chunks of bait. Like the whole size of their mouth. Yeah, we got jacks. Yep. Circle hooks are good. Oh, something's hitting it again. There's a little like oil slick in the water right by where I casted that. I've seen that same thing before when sharks are giving birth. There's like a kind of an oil slick looking thing on the surface, and all of a sudden you'll start catching like a whole bunch of little 12-inch baby sharks. I won't keep one that small, but if we catch like a 24-incher, I'll keep it. We really want this to be a catch and cook here, guys. We need something to cook. Dai in the house. Jerry's back. Appreciate you guys. Something's hitting it. Something's hitting it. It's just tiny taps. I know that that means it's just a little catfish out there messing with the bait, so I'm not gonna grab it. Waiting for the big shark takedown here. Come on, sharks, let's do this. Dam's Fish on Adventures in the house. Appreciate you joining us. Alexander in the house. Zach still with us. Appreciate all you guys for coming in. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to our channel, don't miss any of our future videos or live streams. Make sure you hit that subscribe button too. Join the Fishhead fam, guys. Uniting the entire fishing world. We fish for pretty much any kind of fish we can target. We even travel to go places to where there's fish that aren't here. So you don't want to miss any of our videos, guys. We got some fun ones coming up too. Hopefully shortly here we'll have another boat to use in the saltwater also. So besides just shore fishing, we'll also be able to do some inshore saltwater fishing from the boat, which should be pretty epic. There's definitely something tapping on that rod. But I know it's just a catfish, so I'm gonna not get over anxious. Mama Fishhead is right behind the camera over here, just relaxing. Come on, big takedown, not these little taps. I've got the shark rig set up with a wire leader, but then a egg sinker so it can slip through the sinker. So even though we got 3 ounces of lead on there, the bait can still move around and we'll be able to see any bites because the weight just slips through the middle of the sinker. That left rod over there, I've got a 2-ounce pyramid weight at the bottom of the double drop rig. So a little bit different of a feel there. There is a rogue wave coming in, guys. Check this out. There's like one big wave coming. And I didn't see a boat go by. Interesting. Look at it. Can you guys see that? One big wave is coming in. Weird. Bulgaria in the house. Didn't bring any lures today, Zach. We are bait fishing only. Yeah, we plan on doing the bait with the drone eventually. We've got a long list of stuff we want to do and buy. We don't have an unlimited budget when it comes to our YouTube channel, so can only spend as much as I can spend at the time. The drone that we had ended up sucking. It broke. It wouldn't steer properly. One day we put it up and it just decided to leave. 10 minutes later, it came back. I had no control over it at all. So we don't have a functioning drone right now, but we will. That one wave is almost to the shore now. Right there. Yeah, we just put a bunch of money. I had to buy that used 25 horsepower Mercury. That was $1,300 bucks. And I bought that used trailer. That was 250 bucks. So we got 1,550 bucks so far into that boat. But it should be pretty awesome when it's done. I'm gonna do a bait check on the left rod, guys. All right, the fish bite was pretty much wore out and the shrimp was gone. So that rod's been fishing for a while without much hope. Yes, hit the like button. Listen to Jerry. Yep, bust out another 1,000. I think the big money is spent now on that boat. I just need a little bit of wood and some deck materials and a little more time to do it. But then it'll be ready. getting the tiny taps on it again. Little tap, tap, tappy. Juanita in the house. Appreciate you joining us. Team Cato in the house. We caught a bunch of catfish and one stingray so far. But not a shark yet. That one's tapping. Left rod's tapping. I feel like I've caught enough catfish already today. I don't even want to catch anymore. I know those little taps are just catfish. So I'm going to let them tap it out and hopefully something else grabs it while they're doing that. The cat pee smell did not come out of the tent, guys. It's just not gonna work. Gonna have to clean it. Actually clean it when we get home. It's gonna have to anyway since I dunked it in salt water. The metal wire that's in there is probably beginning to rust as we speak. Salt water makes everything metal rust. Yes, Caleb, shark fishing. Cindy in the house, appreciate you joining us. Yep, doing some shark fishing. The bad thing, and what's going to end up costing us some time on this live stream, it got super sunny, and the tent that we brought with us got peed on by the cats in our garage, and it stinks real bad like cat pee. So we don't want to go under the tent and sit in the cat pee smell. So we're going to just stand it as long as we can. And then we're going to have to call it here. We are at 2.5 hours. So probably about 3 hours we'll end up calling it. I really wanted to go 4. But I don't think another hour in the sun is... We're going to survive it. What? Yeah, we do also have to go pick up Dylan and Lucas. and then go to Mama Fishhead's grandfather's house because he said he has a bunch of fishing equipment that he wants to give the boys, like rods and reels and stuff. He's like 82 or 83 years old or something like that, and he's been fishing for 80 something years, and he still has tons of stuff. So he's getting ready to give Dylan and Lucas a bunch of it. We'll see what they get. Caleb, welcome to the Fishhead fam. Oh yeah, we're almost at 200 likes. Everybody hit that like button. Heck yeah. Elodie in the house. Appreciate you coming in. We got about a half hour left, guys. It's getting a little bakish. I can feel the sun like hurting me. And it does not seem like the sharks are wanting to bite today, which is unfortunate. But you never know. We still got a little bit of time left. One of those rods could go down at any second. We've caught a bunch of catfish and that one stingray, but no other good edible fish. All right, I gave him a little half turn there. We got some decent bend in the rods. Tension is on the line. Circle hooks are ready to grab a fish. There we go. We got tapping on the left rod again. That shrimp's probably gone already, so we've got the fish bite on the other hook of the double drop rig. That line keeps going slack, so something's tapping on it, but also pulling it towards shore. It's probably a catfish. Cool kid. Yep, hopefully we get a shark. We're out here trying to shark it. Little shark fishing action. We're trying to do a catch and cook live stream, but as of yet the cook part is not secured. Got to catch a fish to be able to have a catch and cook. We don't want to cook these catfish. They're really not that good. We cooked one up a couple weeks ago in our video. If you guys want to check that out, you can tell the meat doesn't look as good. It's like really tough. It's kind of like more like steaky, meaty, and super fishy flavored. Compared to the other fish we cooked, it was definitely the worst one. Yeah, guys, the bite has like totally died off here. See you later, Stuart. Oh yeah, we're at 201. 201 likes, guys. That is awesome. Congratulations to all you fish heads out there for hitting the big 200 number. I know Dylan's going to be super pumped about it. And actually, since the fishing has totally died and we hit 200 likes, I think I'm going to put like the 5-minute countdown on it here, guys. 7 minutes. We'll do 7 more minutes. Come on, 7 minutes to catch a shark. And if we do hook up, we will not shut down the live stream until we get that shark in. Nothing's even playing with the rods anymore. I guess the catfish moved on. Which is probably a good thing. I feel like when all you're catching is catfish, you got like no chance of catching anything else really. Mix in like one small pompano or something like we did last week. But the catfish and the stingray on the double drop rig at the same time was kind of cool. Never done that before. Feel like I gotta switch sides. The sun is just beating my right ear to death. Can't see the rods as good from this angle though. I got a towel I'm gonna put over my head. There we go. It is really, really high UV index today, guys. I can feel it just burning my skin. Yeah, cool kid. Let's make it happen. We got 5 more minutes to go. I sprayed sunblock on my ears and the back of my neck. I hope I got it in time. Jeremios. Yep, we're over the 200. We successfully achieved the goal. Unfortunately, we are not achieving our goal of catching a shark or anything to cook while we go live tonight. So that just means you guys have to come to our next live stream so we can catch something and then have a part 2 where we cook it. Because it doesn't look like today's live stream is going to be a catch and cook, guys. We got 3 minutes left. And the rods are motionless. When we first got here, it was so non-stop, I couldn't even keep all the lines in the water.
Hi guys.
Hello. And now it's the exact opposite. All right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Come on, sharks, do it. About probably 6 or 7 months ago, we were doing the countdown like we're doing right now. We got down to like 2 or 3 seconds and one of the rods went down. Pretty sure it was a whiting. But right at the end of our live stream, we caught one. All right, guys, just over 1 minute left. Like I said, if we catch one before that time runs out, we'll stay on as long as it takes to bring the fish in. When I caught my PB black tip, it took like over an hour to bring it in. We don't have super heavy line or equipment really to be able to just muscle a big shark in, so I had to play it. It took like an hour to get that shark in. I also fought a giant stingray for like an hour one time too. 20 seconds. Come on, rods. Can we do it? Come on, we still got 82 awesome people in here. Come on, fish, take it down. 10 seconds. Three, two, one. No catch and cook today, guys. That's all right. We still had a ton of fun. Appreciate all you guys for coming in. Appreciate all of our mods. Mod Appreciation Day today. Thank you to Mama Fishhead for putting up with me. Sitting out here at the beach in the heat. And thank you guys again. We'll see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe right now. Do it. Subscribe. See you guys later.